Hey guys, so I decided to do a video. And in this video, I want to talk about me going dark. I'm no longer blonde anymore. I was blonde for a few months. And when I got my new haircut, I decided to go darker. Initially, I was just going to go like maybe a honey blonde and keep my sides dark. And the reason that I wanted to go darker was because I shave, I get my sides and my back cut every 2 to 3 weeks, and I didn't want to have to color my hair every time I went and got a cut, mainly because I'm relaxed and also because I just didn't want to waste that time having to color my hair every time I went and got a cut. And I didn't want to have to use a permanent color on my hair every time I got a cut. So I decided to go darker. Um, the first thing, like I said, I was just going to do honey blonde up here and keep this dark. But I eventually just said I would rather be all one color all the way around. And that's where we are now. So let's talk about going from blonde to this. The first color that I used was Cream of Nature's light brown, light golden brown. And it just didn't work. My hair was almost green. I did not like it. And so I put a semi-permanent on my hair. The semi-permanent that I used was like a warm chestnut color. And what happened with that was it it didn't work. It turned I can't even remember the color that it was, but I just didn't like it. And so what I did was I put a red semi-permanent on my hair, and then I also put a medium ash brown. Now the medium ash brown didn't take whatsoever, so my hair was like a bright red. And I used to wear red all the time, but now I'm not feeling red, so I wasn't happy with it. So I put another semi-permanent on my hair, and this time it was the darkest brown by Beautiful Brown Collections, which is a Clairol semi-permanent. You can find it at your local beauty supply store. And it gave me this color. And if you could tell, it's like, it looks kind of purple here, but it's like a dark brown reddish color. I'm okay with it because my hair is dark, but I would rather just be a flat dark brown or soft black or somewhere around that nature. So I plan on coloring it again in the future. Luckily, my hair, I know you're probably thinking like, well, how did you color your hair so many times and you still have hair on your head? One, I only use one permanent color. I did the second semi-permanent that I used was in a box, and I don't have none of the boxes. Sorry, I'm new to this. I ain't true to this. But I'll put a link to everything that I used, or I'll show up. I don't know. But the second color that I used, it did have a developer, but it was only a volume 10, which is really low, and it says to only keep the color in for 10 minutes. Also, in between all of these colorings, I was also conditioning. And the third thing is semi-permanents are very safe on your hair. You don't have to add a developer to them or anything like that. They rinse out after you wash, after so many washes. You can actually relax your hair and add a semi-permanent to it after your relaxer. You can do them on the same day. So semi-permanents are really safe. And I always get a lot of people asking me, how can I change my color so much and with a relaxer? Because for the most case, I use semi-permanent unless I'm doing a very drastic color. So when I go back in to go to just dark brown the way I want it without any of the redness in it, um I'm going to use a permanent color just so we can saturate and get in there. But that won't be for another few weeks because I'm going to let you know some of this residue of all these other colors wash out so that the other color can take. Yeah, so this is where I am now. I will say this. If you are blonde and you are thinking about going back dark, I would recommend that you go to a professional or you at least ask your professional stylist. I do know that you do have to put some type of color back in your hair. So you might want to start with a protein filler or a light red. The red that I used was maybe too red, a light red so that the brown can cover it. And then you want to put your color on that you want. Condition your hair as much as possible, and again, be patient. Like, this was a process, and I probably could have saved myself a lot of time and money had I just went to a professional, but I always do my hair myself. The only thing I don't do to my hair is cut it. But for the most part, everything else, relax it, style, color, I do myself. And, you know, even if it's not right, my stylist would tell me when I go get it cut, I need to do this, I need to do that. So, yeah, this is my new hair color. And what's funny is a lot of people, I don't even, because it's so me, a lot of people really didn't even notice that I had changed my color, which was interesting. So yeah, this is my new hair color. Um, like I said, I do plan to do more videos, and peace.